Hey guys, Fordman here. I am actually live from Johnson City Medical Center. I'm live on both YouTube channels, the Daily Dose of the Bible and the Fordman Kenneth Oaks YouTube channel. I tried to stream it off of Facebook, but it would not let me because StreamYard says it's lost it's lost um my destin my destination. But I wanted to give you all an update. As most of you know, I made a post on Facebook about Sunday night into Monday morning, I guess it was. I had gotten really sick with abdominal pain, feeling like that something was going to rupture. But they had taken X-rays and CT scans of my insides and said that I had what they call a bowel obstruction, which was like I had some constipation in there, but yeah, I don't know. That's but anyway, um, I have been able to go over the last. Try over the last 2 days. But anyway, and they did a CT scan of my head and x-rays of my head multiple times. And they said everything looked good, but there's like a little kink in the neckline area here in the tubing. Not sure how that kink got there, but it's actually broken right in there. But anyway, so they've been saying that they wasn't too concerned about it right now because I hadn't been very I haven't I appreciate all the prayers and things. Uh and things and everything. But hey Sharon. Anyway, so anyway, um so that they first told me that they hadn't decided to do anything about it because I haven't I haven't really been having really bad headaches really that much, but but I had told I had then I started feeling it Sunday night. And and I had started getting a really bad headache. Well, they did, like I said, they did multiple CT scans of my shunt and stuff, and said that I'm really not showing any big signs of an actual shunt failure. For those of you who may not know what a shunt is, that is a device that drains the fluid off it's um it it what it is. The fluid is called hydrocephalus. It's what it is, and it's where fluid builds up in your brain and things, and it builds up in behind your eyeballs. So you have this shunt that drains that fluid off, and things. Well, they said it was working. They first said it wasn't working, and that they didn't think I needed it anymore. But then they thought, well, there's that little kink there where it's broken in the neckline area. So anyway, uh, they had thought that where I've been able to go to the bathroom over the last 2 days, that would help with my abdominal pain, which that seemed to help. But I kept getting really nauseated as well, and every time I would I would have like the dry heaves and stuff, but and it would make my head hurt worse. But they've been giving me they gave me a different type of medicine besides Tylenol, because the Tylenol didn't seem to help that much. It starts with an F. It's some type of it's I don't even know the medical term, but anyway, the neurosurgeon come in this afternoon and said, let's just go ahead and schedule for surgery next Wednesday. Not sure what time, but they're going to go ahead and replace where it's broken in the neckline area there. But because they said that if I was having really true shunt failures, my vision would be blurred, and I would have swelling in the brain. Well, my ventricles are so small that I'm not showing any signs of that. My ventricles and things, they're normal. So, but and anyway, I will say this: I have had the best day today. I had one headache earlier this morning. Took one of those pain pills that starts with an F. I don't even know what the pill is called, but anyway, um, anyway, I have been uh I've had a pretty good day today, and they've actually put me back. They had me on where I hadn't been going to the bathroom. They had me on a solid, or not a solid, but a liquid soft diet. I could only eat like Jello, popsicles, ice cream, things like that. But today they changed it. They advanced it to where I could have yeah, I believe that's what it's called, orange cone vlog. But it's what it is. It's a type of pill that has. They said it has three things in it. It's got caffeine and something else in it, and something else. It has to be what it is. But anyway, they're gonna. But anyway, if anybody is in the local area, I I'm in Johnson City Medical Center, and I'm in room 4310. So if anybody's in the local area and wants to come visit me, you're more than welcome to do so. As a matter of fact, my bishop Tony Adonolfi, pastor, just come and visit me just a little bit ago. I'm thinking that's what it is, but I'm not sure. Hey, Misha. But anyway, but as of right now, I am scheduled to have surgery next Wednesday. Not sure what time, but I did ask the neurosurgeon about how long the surgery was going to take, and he said he could have it done within less than an hour. That is, if no complications occur during it. But I don't know if he's going to do another full revision or if he's just going to replace where it's kinked in there in that neckline area there. One of the other PA neurosurgeon assistants asked me if I knew what setting it was on, and I told him I did not know, because the last time I had a full revision was back in 2008 when Dr. Dulabon did it. Of course, Dr. Dulabon is no longer with the people now. He retired. But anyway, he and I said, well, you could probably go back on the records. And I asked him, I said, can you not go back on the records? And they told me, said, well, it'd be kind of hard to do because they had a different system back then compared to now. But anyway, they told me that Dr. Dulabon, when he did it, thanks, Danny. I appreciate everything. Very, very thankful and appreciative of everything. And he had put a magnet thing in there to make it magnetized, to where all you got to do is just take a magnet and adjust it if it needs adjusting. Well, see, they kept saying they didn't think it needed adjusting, but then, like I said, the neurosurgeon himself decided to go ahead and fix it next Wednesday. So, but it looks like I'm gonna be in here for at least probably through next Wednesday or so. But but I'm sure they will. But right now, I am in the ICU step down unit. I just moved to the step down unit this evening, about 7:30. I'm in room 4310, stepped it. Yeah, I guess so. But anyway, um, that Dr. Dulabon, when he did it, he told me, he said I should never ever have to have it replaced again. But I guess things happen that I wished I knew what I did to cause that thing to break. I'm wondering if I moved the wrong way or what. I know I fell a couple of weeks ago, but I don't know if that's what did it or not. But see, I have to be careful how much I get jerked around or anything, because I can jerk that thing loose. That's the reason why I can't get on a lot of the rides and stuff. I can't get on a lot of rough rides or anything. But anyway, no, I'm really feeling good right now. I'm feeling like I could just about run a marathon right now. No, not right now. I'm not having a headache. I've actually been able to eat 2 solid meals today. I had a cheeseburger, French fries, and a cookie for lunch, and then for dinner I had And then for dinner, I had, I think it was beef stew and some type of noodle type thing, and carrots, and it was chocolate pudding with I haven't done food reviews on hospital food. Chocolate pudding with whipped cream and a banana. I did ask them. I did ask them about this dry cough, and they said that. And I said, I got diagnosed with COVID back in December, and I said, no, I can't, Sharon, but but I feel pretty good right now. But they said there's really nothing that they could do. Dr. Miller, the ICU doctor, come in. She was going to prescribe me some Tessalon pearls and a Z pack, and I said, "Well, I've tried those before, but they didn't work. And I've tried everything I know to try." And but they said that my I was not developing any pneumonia or nothing, so I was good there. And I had good airflow going through my lungs and stuff. So, but anyway, biggest thing they've been worried about is my heart rate. When I sleep, my heart rate gets down to like 48, 50. They asked me if I'd ever had been diagnosed with like low heart rate, and I said no, not that I know of. But it like gets up during the day, and my oxygen drops too at night. But I mean, it just, they had me on 2 or 3 liters of oxygen, but then it winds up bringing back up at night, during the day. So I don't know. They just said some people's heart rate when they sleep it lowers. So all right, have a good one. Thank you. Hey, Gypsy. I wished I could figure out how to get that off that. I'm gonna. Hey, Ringo. But yeah, like I said, I'm live on both the Four Man and the Daily Dose of the Bible channel. And well, see, I've had this one since uh 2008. So that's 17 years because they did a full revision back 2008. So, but but like I said before, when I had a really true malfunction with the shunt, I had like migraine headache. No matter what I did, it would never go away. Whether I took pain medicine or what, no matter what I did, and I couldn't eat or drink anything, couldn't hold nothing down, got really sick and everything. Good night, Chris. And everything, and my vision was blurred because what happened was I developed papilledema, which is where your pupils get 10 times as big as what they should have been. And what was happening, that fluid was building up in behind my eyeballs and was causing me to have blurred vision. And they said if I was really truly having a a really true malfunctioning with the shunt, it'd be just like it would be before. But it's in this case, it's not been. Not really. Not really truly. Because even though I've had the headache, I've been able to see just as clear as if I just as clear as if I had my glasses on or had my glasses off. I've been able to see just as fine, you know. But anyway, uh hopefully I'd rather, if they're gonna do it, I'd rather them go ahead and do it now than to wait. But well, that other one lasted from that other one I had before, the one I had the full revision, it lasted a good while too. I don't know. I should have asked the neurosurgeon. Of course, I'll probably see him between now and then as to why that thing broke or how it broke. Because that's got me very curious. That's got me very curious as to how much movement I can actually, because I'm afraid to move or do anything the wrong way, because I'm afraid I'll jerk it loose again. You know what I'm saying? But I also look at it too. I don't even, half the time, I don't even know. Thanks, Crossover Paranormal. Uh, Half the time, I don't even know that thing's even in there. So, but, but yeah, that's pretty much the update. So I am scheduled to have surgery next Wednesday. Not sure what time. I know one thing: I will not be able to eat anything after 6 o'clock Tuesday night. I won't be able to eat or drink anything because I'll be preparing for surgery on Wednesday. So, and I know once I have it, they're going to go put me back on soft liquid diets for a while until I see how I do. I won't be able to eat solid food, but I have had I was able to have my first cup of coffee today since Sunday. that was that was a shocking. So yeah, I bet because when the ICU nurse asked me, said, you want ginger ale or anything?" And I said, "Thank you, Gypsy. Um, I'm planning on staying on here for a little bit." How do I share the? How to? Trying to think how do I share the? But yeah, trying to figure out how to share the link to the stream. But anyway, guys, if anybody wants to come up, you're more than welcome to do so. Hey, Blaine. But anyway, that's the updates. That's about pretty much all I know right now. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good right now. Like I said, my pastor from my home church, he come and visited me a few minutes ago. He just left not too long ago. I guess maybe a little bit over an hour ago now, I guess. But yeah, and he prayed with me. And but I mean they've been really nice to me and stuff here. Yeah, what now? I won't. I won't. I know better than that. I'll make sure. I'll make sure I mute the. I'll make sure I turn the camera off and mute the mic, so that y'all won't get a show. I'm not used to doing this from my phone. I wished I had my tablet or my computer with me. I did explain to him that a lot of times with this dry cough, it makes me want to get to where that I literally want to upchuck. But they said there's really nothing they can do about it. Yeah, they are gonna do surgery uh next Wednesday. They're gonna go ahead and go in there and fix that where it's broken in the neckline area there. But no, people, I'm not gonna give y'all a free show. I know it. I'm not gonna do that. But anyway, I'm not allowed to get up off this chair anyway, because if I do, uh, I've got one of them alarms on it, so they'll know if I get up. But yeah, I would rather them go ahead and fix it now, because they talk like they wasn't gonna mess with it at all at first. And then like I said, the neurosurgeon himself come in this evening and told me, said he's gonna go ahead and do it next Wednesday. So I was afraid they was gonna put it off like they had before. Hey V, hey Michael Ann. I'm sorry I missed your all's comments, but I've got this thing. I've got this thing where it says share your referral link to for the StreamYard thing. It's behind it's covering my comments, and that's the reason why I'm missing a lot of comments. I'm doing it from my phone, and it's very challenging. I'm not used to doing it from my phone. But anyway, and I can't link for some reason, StreamYard has lost access to my Facebook. And when I try to reconnect my Facebook from my phone, it wants to connect it under my dad's name and not mine. And I don't really understand that one either. So, no, no, I haven't heard from Jimmy much. Oh, well, I take it back. I'm sorry. He did message me. Uh, I take it back, Sharon. I'm sorry. He did message me either this morning or sometime last night and asked me how I was doing. And I told him I was hanging in there, that I was getting better. But like I said, today's been the best day I've had since I've been here, since Sunday night into Sunday morning. So, or Sunday night into Monday morning. I'm getting all confused. Anyway, um, but yeah, he told me the PMA and the uh KFF. Everybody knows what that is. I'm not gonna say that, but everybody knows what I mean. Cause but if if anybody wants to share this stream to Facebook, you're more than welcome to do so. And things since I can't post it to Facebook, but it's on both my YouTube channels though. But but I just I'm wanting to get this. I'm wanting to get this done and get it behind me, and hopefully, once I get it done this time, hopefully I won't have to have it ever operated on again. But you never know. You never know what you're gonna have to face in life. To be honest with you. And somewhat V, but yeah, I'm here. Hey, Amy, they are going to fix that. They are going to fix it where it's got a kink in it. They're going to fix that. Hey, big giant bulb. They're going to go ahead and fix it. I will, Sharon. But but the neurosurgeon come in, and this evening, I guess about 5:30, 6 o'clock. It was sometime this evening. I don't know if they're gonna fix it right. I don't know if they're gonna replace the whole thing or just fix where it's broke right in here. It's broke right in the neckline. Is where it's broke. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hey, Scott. I love you, Scott. I love everybody. No sound. Put a one in the chat? You mean tell me I've been sitting here talking this whole time and nobody can't hear me? Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Put a two in the chat if you can't. Put a one in the okay. Put a two in the chat. Okay, can you? Okay, so you can hear me and see me. Okay, it must be something on your end, Busby. Okay, because I was gonna say I've been sitting here talking this whole time. Okay, it's got to be something on your end. Hey, Troy, asshole. Um, amen on that one, Marjorie. See, I'm doing this from my phone, and I'm not used to doing this from my phone. So, and like I said, I tried to reconnect my StreamYard to Facebook through my phone, but it wouldn't let me under my name, but it let me do it under my dad's name. That was weird. I don't know why, but anyway. Thank you, Danny. It's good to see everybody too. I know everybody's been worried about me and thinking about me and things. And I appreciate everything. Yeah, I'm I've had a really good by the new ones. By the way, for the new ones, Kenny said no free shows with his hospital game. So hit his cash app. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you ain't gonna get dope. but but yeah, I've just been trying to be positive about this and look on the positive side, not the negative side of things. So no, I'm good, Jesus. Jesus K loves you. Thank you. Yeah. That is, you can see that in the background. And my phone case. My phone case is right here. Trust me, people. I will definitely make sure I cut the camera off and cut the mic off so you don't hear me or see me. So, but right now I'm good. Even though I've been drinking a lot of fluid, I'm good. No, I won't mistake that for a water. Because right here, I got some water right here. Plus, I got a thing of water right here too. So, yep. So I got plenty of water. But I know that when they had me restricted to where I couldn't have nothing to eat or drink, the only thing I could like sip on, the only thing I could like suck on was ice there for a little bit till I could see the neurosurgeon. And they didn't really want, and the reason why they started me out on a liquid soft diet is where I hadn't used the bathroom and I had an impaction in there. They didn't want to pile more food on top of what I already had in there. Yeah, my mouth was so dry. I was actually able to have one cup today. I didn't ask for any more, but I did tell them that I drink mostly water, and no, I haven't had Tabasco sauce in a good while. I've been here since Sunday evening, Sunday evening into Monday. I'll be here for at least another week or more. So, but if they get to me sooner than next Wednesday, I'd be happy. But I guess next Wednesday is the only day he could do it. As long as he gets it done, I'm fine. I'm fine with it. I should be good. I should be good as new when it gets it done. Now, granted, I'll probably still be in some pain and sore from it. Hello. Okay. But yeah, they're gonna fix it here. I don't know. No, but I don't know why they're waiting that long. But I mean, as long I mean, as long as it gets it done, I mean that's all I care about, really. Uh, I mean, uh, you know, but I know my dad and Pauline and everybody at the Greens has been missing me and things. I just hate I'm having to spend uh I just hate I'm having to spend Easter and the holidays in the hospital, but it is what it is. But anyway, yeah, y'all are welcome. I don't know. I don't know. They haven't done nothing. See, I don't even know what setting it's even on. I don't know whether it's a I don't know whether it's high, medium, low, or number one, number two, number three. I don't even know. All I know is when I had a full revision, the whole thing replaced back in 2008, which is about I think it was around tour. It was toward it was. I think I was in eighth grade, almost getting ready to get into my high school years, which was around 2008, 2009. Oh yes, I've seen some cute nurses here. Yes, I have. Uh, but yeah, but yeah. Um. So yeah, but all I know is that he put a magnet thing in there to make it magnetize. I've had mine done, I think about that many myself, but I'm not sure. Uh, but to where that they can take a magnet and adjust it. And I asked the PA neurosurgeon, I asked the PA neurosurgeon this morning if she could tell me what setting that was on. And she said no. And she said, like, there's no way. I said, well, can you not go back on the records from when I had it done? And they said they'd be too far back. And they had a different system back then compared to what they have now. So I guess there's no way of me knowing. And like I said, half the time, I don't even know that thing's even in there. I really don't. Cause I just go about my normal daily life and I don't even know that thing's even in there. So, um, good night, Misha. Thank you for the prayers. But they have asked me if I wanted a sponge bath. I have had them. I have had them give me one, but I've been able to do most of it on my own. Though they've helped me out for a little bit. Oh lordy. But oh lordy. Mm. Yeah. But I try to do most things on my own anyway. I actually what I did was I had actually told them that I'm used to doing most things on my own anyway. I told them I live by myself. I don't have nobody helping me or nothing at home. So I told them I do my own laundry, I do my own shower, I do my own cleaning. I do everything myself at home. So, but and I actually told them that I actually surprised myself because I figured I'd be so weak. I actually surprised myself on how well I've been doing because I have been so weak. I figured I'd be so weak I wouldn't be able to stand up or do anything on my own 2 feet. But I've been able to get up out of the bed for the last let's see, this is the second day. So I've been up since about today. Last night or yesterday, I was up from about 10 o'clock in the morning until about 7 o'clock. Uh, Especially when uh, from about 10 o'clock yesterday morning until about 7 o'clock last night. And then today, I have been up since from 10 o'clock this morning. I'm still up in the chair. So, and I haven't been to bed yet. So, but I probably will here in a little bit when they come in to give me my medicine. Probably switch over into the bed. And that's probably when I'll end the live too. So, but because I've been on here for almost an hour, it's hard to believe. But I just thought I'd touch base with y'all and give y'all an update and let y'all know what's going on. But I actually got to call my pastor from North Carolina because he called me right during the live, and I didn't answer it because I was doing live, so but y'all are more than welcome to share this live stream out. Let other people know. You're more than welcome to share it out and things like that. And yeah, well, they got me. They got. They got me. They got like a pad on my. They got like a pad on my backside. So like one of them stickers that deals with pressure sores. So I'm good there. So, but yeah, thank you. But yeah, they don't want me getting up or doing anything by myself without any assistance. So, and I haven't been. So I've been good. So, but but yeah, I was glad to see my pastor from my home church in Kingsport, which I'm not far from Kingsport now. I'm only about 15, 20 minutes from Kingsport. So, but yeah, I'm probably gonna I probably I wish they'd just go ahead and just shave it all off. That way, you know, won't have to worry about it for a while. I need to have them shave my facial hair off too. Reason why I hadn't shaved my facial hair off because my electric razor broke and I ain't had a chance to go get another one yet. But but yeah, they pressed on that valve and stuff and things, and they said that spinal fluid and stuff is still draining, even though it's broke there. It's still draining, still working. But I don't know. But yeah, I've been very pleased with the day that I've had. Very pleased with the day I've had today. But but yeah, hopefully when they do this, hopefully I should be good as new. I don't know where it's going. So, hey, I'm actually doing a live, a live stream. Yeah, I'm live streaming on YouTube. I got a YouTube channel, two YouTube channels. Sport Man, aka Kenneth Oaks, and Daily Dose of the Bible. Yeah. Well, I don't want to be on the live feed. Okay. Let me uh Let me go ahead and say good night, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I just thought I'd give y'all an update, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.